The traditional name is called a special education teacher, but Noble is by no means traditional. And when we refer to our teachers who really make a significant difference in the lives of our students with disabilities, we call those people our learning specialists.
I really like helping people see what they're really good at. I think a lot of times in education, students that are classified as special education kind of get the short end of the stick and they're not really see their full potential. And so I want those kids to see that they are more than what a piece of paper says or what those 3 letters says they are, and give them the opportunity to see more.
We have a number of students and they come in and they have been in self-contained environments for their entire school career. And they unfortunately have pegged themselves as, I can only do this much.
As a learning specialist, we often have to make up for lost time. But with making up for lost time too, you see a kid that thought they couldn't do it before, think that they can now.
Our students with special needs are simply puzzles. Our students can all learn. It's just really hacking into their system of learning and what's going to make them be successful. Our administration really understands that there needs to be an incredible amount of support for learning specialists and meeting the needs of our diverse learners. And allowing learning specialists to go ahead and be creative and think outside the box is something that's really wonderful. There are no strings attached. And if a learning specialist wants to try something, they're supported. Because if it's going to get results from our students and make them more successful, then why not try it?
I get whatever I want. I could go and say, I need the moon right now. The kids need to be able to study the moon. Could you grab it out the sky and put it in the corner of the room when I get here tomorrow? The moon will be in the corner. I mean, they give you whatever you need to be successful. They never say no. Whatever you ask them for, they never say no.
We're able to, as individuals, decide what works best with our teaching style and what fits the needs of each individual student the best.
I love the fact that they don't tell you what to do, they just tell you what they want. This is what we need, this is what we expect, do it any way you want to.
When it came to co-teaching, I did have a lot of autonomy and a lot of input, so my voice was definitely heard in the co-teaching partnership that I've had. And so I didn't feel like an assistant per se. I was an actual teacher in the classroom, which is, that's what I'm certified in. I'm a teacher, so I should be able to teach in the classroom, and they value that.
Oftentimes I've heard from other peers and where they teach that when they are learning specialists, they kind of feel that they're pushed aside or just the worker ants in the background. Whereas here, I feel my opinion is respected just as much as a general education teacher. And I think that's been the most surprising thing.
They value the co-teaching relationship as a true partnership between 2 qualified teachers in the classroom, which trickles down to the kids. So the kids see 2 teachers in the room. They don't see a lead teacher and an assistant. They can call on either teacher in the room knowing they're going to get the same quality education, same quality response from their teachers.
When we're talking about co-teaching, we're talking about a teacher who's a content area expert and then someone who understands how different individuals learn. And it's having the best of 2 in one, and it works so well for a lot of our students, regardless of their learning needs.
It really breaks down the stigma and the idea that students are different from one another. So in a classroom, no one knows if there's a student who has an IEP or a student who doesn't. And I think that really creates this equal sense of learning and ability, and I see students leverage one another's strengths in a variety of ways that if they were separated, we might not have as much growth and as much acceptance from peer to peer.
They are unique, they have their own backstory, and I have the time and the ability to know each one of those students, not only their academic needs, but where they come from, what they want to do, and that you may not get from every other teaching job.
Being a learning specialist here allows you the opportunity to be a part of someone's life who may or may not have thought that college or a certain job or vocation was even possible. And I chose to work here at Noble because we all have the same common goal. We want to see our students succeed.